Nice thing about this new truck, I have engine brake, and of course it's got the trailer towing package. It tows heavy equipment like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's no comparison to my F350. So as you can see, we picked up a dump trailer. Always wanted a dump trailer, handy as a pocket on a shirt. Guy I knew, guy I do some work for, inherited this dump trailer from his father, who recently passed away. His father used it as a dump trailer to haul sawdust, because he had a sawdust burning furnace. So that's what he mainly used, and he had a couple of neighbors that burnt sawdust as well, so he would haul their sawdust. That's why it's got the high sides on it. Anyway, he inherited it, and it needed a bunch of work. The frame is good on it, but it needed bushings in the spring shackles and the spring hangers. Had a couple of holes in the box, like the dump box itself. So we did a bunch of work to it. I put some new bushings, some shackles, and it just got road inspection. Need a little bit of brake work too. I did that. So it's a really good trailer. It's a KN. It's not a K&N. It's some manufacturer up there in Ontario, Canada. It's older, but it still works great. I put a new battery in it. New box in the front. The box in the front where the battery and the pump sits. They had made that out of plywood, it's all rotten, so I bought a new plastic box. I put that on there, changed the pump, did a whole bunch of work to it. Should have made a video on it, but anyway, we got that done. And so yeah, we got a dump trailer that's gonna come in really handy around the sawmill to get rid of debris, slab wood, sawdust, and it's also going to be really handy to haul logs. And that's what we're doing today. So I've been in the woods all week, off and on, logging for hemlock and spruce. So I have quite a bit, more than one tractor load. So I'm headed in this morning with the truck, and we're going to go haul some logs a little bit of a different way, a little bit more. I'll save some time, maybe a little more efficiently. We'll see. Anyway, let's go in the woods. So I've got about half a load on the logging cart. What I'm doing, I'm coming through my logging road, picking up a load or half a load, going up to the landing where my truck and dump trailer are parked, and I'm going to pile up all the logs there and use my log loader to load them in my dump trailer. And I might do a couple of trips like that and then come back, fill up the tractor and the trailer and go home, and I'll have all my logs at the sawmill. So this is my logging road. As you can see, I've got some spruce and hemlock. I got some hemlock trees here. Got a hemlock tree over there that I'm gonna load. While I grab it with the grapple, I cut it in the length. It's already marked. And I'll show you the load I got so far. No need to put a full load. This is all spruce. So I'll come out, unload that, and come back in for another load. I've got hemlock is all 12 foot. And I've got an order for 10 and 8. So I have 10, 8, and 12 foot spruce. So I'm going to load up this hemlock and make the turn and come back in. So I just loaded some 8 and 10s in the dump trailer, and this is works out pretty good. So from here on in, when I go logging, when I come in with my truck to do some logging, I can hook the dump trailer and do some logging and put a few, like I can put a full load or whatever it'll carry, and take that home to the sawmill, dump it on the ground, and I've got some logs home already. And keep doing that periodically. Seems to me it'll be a little bit more efficient instead of traveling all the logs with the tractor and the trailer. I'm about 7 kilometers out, so it's a long enough drive. I'd say, I don't know, 40 minutes, and sometimes the dirt road is really really rough, which makes it slower. So it's a long run and it's rough, and it takes a lot of time. This way I can sort of maybe, you know, double production in a way to bring logs back. But anyway, I am going to head out with that small load because I forgot to check the tires when I redid this trailer. And it's kind of flat there. Not quite flat, but it should last for the trip. I'm going to take that small load home. See, with the truck and trailer, I'm only 10-15 minutes out. Just a small drive, so I'll take that load out, dump it, and put some air in my tires. I totally forgot about that. I checked everything on the trailer. So get some air in the tires and come back in and keep doing this until I have my trailer full and my log cart full, and I can just bring it all out. This is the last load. This is Sunday. The next day it's a rainy day, but boy, have I got some big hemlocks on board here. And I got a couple of 20-footers, 2 more hemlocks there, so that'll fill the cart there. I don't know how many trips I did with the dump trailer. yesterday, 4 or 5, 4 at least, and maybe another one today. So anyway, we're heading out. We got all our logs with us. So this video's workflow wins segment is about dump trailers, and thanks for everybody's feedback on this part of my videos. I think it's just going to get better and better. So, you know, we're looking at new dump trailers here, and they range in prices and stuff. You get, you know, smaller ones from a few ton to, 3.5 ton. And whether it's on a small ATV dump cart or a hydraulic dump on a UTV, even a dump insert that's on a truck, it's a piece of equipment that helps a lot with your workflow, right? So, you know, going through these Miska dump trailers, they seem to be a reputable company and some really nice dump trailers. And I mean, they used to be, you know, decently priced, but now you can get right up there many thousands of dollars. So, you know, if it's in your budget, that's fine. If it's not, well, sometimes a used dump trailer might suffice, or something that you can fix up. But as you can see here, there's quite a few, they range from a smaller to a bigger one to, you know, starting around 8,000-9,000 and going right up to the $15,000 mark. You can also get an insert for the back of a pickup truck, and I looked at that when I originally started looking at buying a 3/4 ton diesel truck. These are a little less expensive, and if you can manage, that'd be handy in the back of a truck as well. I did find quite a few cheaper used ones on Marketplace for, $3,000-ish price. You could get a nice fixer-upper dump insert, and it's quite, you wouldn't need the trailer. You just put that in your pickup truck, and off you go. As you can see here on Marketplace, there was a few of them there. There's not a whole lot on there, but I did do a little bit of shopping around and did find a few periodically that would show up. And like I said, they're relatively cheap. Also, dump trailers as well. You can find them a little bit cheaper on Marketplace, but they keep their value, I'll tell you. So thanks for watching.